Hey guys, welcome to The Tea. I'm Holly.
And I'm Ben. Welcome to your Thursday.
And we have a stacked show lined up for you today.
We will be taking a trip down to the Crescent Theatre to see the production of Alice in Wonderland. And we have a very special guest performance from the one and only Esme.
We'll also be looking at the rising of desi pubs in Birmingham, and make sure to tweet along with us at home using the hashtag BCUThetea. But before we get into that jazz, let's have a look at what's been going on in the world.
It's time for What's the Tea, my favourite part.
So we all know the festive season can be very expensive, but there's a woman from Scarborough who's charging her kids £30 each to attend her Christmas dinner.
Wait, does she have a large family or something?
Yeah, I think there's like 6 children, and then they've all got children of their own as well.
Okay.
But like that cost includes like alcohol, dinner.
Oh, okay, that's actually
That's
really
like
reasonable.
3 starters, like 3 course.
100% she has a cheeky child that gets £30 for her Christmas gift.
Definitely, but
I
I'm
love
not
that
paying my
though.
mother that. Like, I'm sorry, Hans. In Wisconsin, a man called Kim Marks Kuinski found a book from 1958 called 129 Ways to Get a Husband. And it includes things like sit on a park bench and feed the pigeons. If you want to live your home alone fantasy.
Ooh.
You know, I don't like pigeons though, so like...
Yeah, I
that's
feel like
not...
back in the olden days maybe it would have gone, but nowadays,
maybe.
questionable.
You could stumble when you walk into a room that he's in.
I like that.
I
I really
do
like
not.
that one.
I do not like that.
People like clumsiness, don't they? A little bit.
And you could also get a sunburn, which is not endorsed on this show.
I really don't recommend that. We do not want to be taking a trip down to the doctors at
No, then that's the only man you'll be seeing is like a doctor telling you it's just not okay. But I suppose in 1958,
Oh, I guess I didn't. Yeah,
I
I
didn't
understand
know.
that. I guess there's some you can take from this book and some that you can't. Well, we also have some celebrity gossip from Summer Bunny has also apologised to Cardi B for after an alleged affair with Offset. She says she wasn't aware how serious the marriage was between him and Cardi B.
how can you not know how serious the marriage is? Like,
Yeah.
they've got children, one child.
And a wedding ring. It
And a
kind of
wedding
blows my
ring.
mind. Obviously, this is what she said on the article. She feels very ashamed. I slightly do feel sorry for her because obviously Cardi B and Offset are like celebrities, like they're A-list. There's a lot of attention on her, isn't it?
Yeah, but you never wanted to break up something. Like, don't go for a married man then, you know what I mean? Like, huns.
It's
But
difficult.
if you've got any top tips to find husbands, we could both use them, like, desperately. So tweet us at BCUThetea. So tell us, thank you. Now we're all hydrated, I could do with a little bit of a snack.
Oh, well, I've got the perfect thing for you then, because we are taking a look at the emerging desi pubs and restaurants in Birmingham.
Birmingham and the Black Country have been blessed with an explosion of desi pubs. People from all around the world have been travelling just to get to this luxurious Indian pub. Why Birmingham? We're here to find out today.
I'm Gardi Twana, owner of the Keg and Grill, Upper Goth Street, Birmingham. We've been here nearly 5 years.
There has been an increase in tourism to Birmingham. One of the reasons is because desi pubs becoming more and more popular.
Well, in general, I think the Indian cuisine is actually quite well accepted by the general public, and having a pub serving Indian food is actually a concept that's gone really well.
Do you think desi pubs have gained place in Birmingham culture?
Yes, definitely, especially the Black Country, but in Birmingham, you know, the Hen and Chickens, which I used to own probably about 5 years ago, I sold it and then I moved on to the Keg and Grill, and more recently I purchased one in Stonnell, which is near Sutton Coldfield, and all the pubs have been doing really well.
When do you think desi pubs became so popular? Or do you think they have always been a popular choice of restaurant?
I think they've been a popular choice. Like I said, in the Black Country, they've probably been around for probably 20, 25 years. But more recently, there's been an increase because it's a traditional pub doing simple Indian food.
What do desi pubs offer its customers that other restaurants could not offer?
I think it's more of a personal service because they're fairly small pubs, traditional pubs, serving good Indian food, and it's authentic Punjabi cuisine.
Why is Birmingham such a good location of desi pub? Is it because the amount of tourists that visit the city?
Yeah, definitely the tourists. Like I said, where we are, where the Keg and Grill is situated, in and around 8 hotels, and Monday to Thursday our trade is primarily from the 8 hotels. So we've had people from all over the world, you know, Australia, America, Sweden, you know, so yeah, from all over.
What range of food do you offer? Are you limited to Indian food?
At the Keg and Grill, it's primarily Indian cuisine, whereas the Swan in Stonehall, we do English, Chinese and Indian. But yeah, you know, we can offer a variety. If an individual requests prior to attending his menu needs, we will accommodate.
For someone that has never been to Desi Pub, what do you recommend for them to try on the first visit? And is there a specific meal that everyone enjoys?
In the Keg and Grill, we would always say the mixed grill, which is basically a combination of a couple of types of different chicken tikka flavours, your shish kebabs, your fish pakora, and your chicken wings, and all individually flavoured.
We have received the most amazing feedback from Birmingham's top Desi pubs. It's time for your opinions back at the studio.
Wow, I can honestly say I'll be there this weekend. That looks so good.
The pictures of the food actually looks incredible.
But like the problem is I don't just want like a little snack anymore, I want a full meal.
Everyone knows you're here, even Zach knows you, because he's been generous enough to bring some food back his way. So bring your mug and let's go.
The cuppa and curry, the classic British.
So he's brought back taka dal, which is vegetarian, and a chicken tikka. So try yours and have a go. Mine looks so nice. Make sure you tell us what you're eating at home using at @BCUTheTing.
That tastes just like a summer barbecue. It's a bit spicy actually.
Yeah, mine definitely has spices and herbs in. But so I feel like mine's quite spicy actually. I think you've got to be
It's a lot spicier than I thought it would be, but like it's
mine's
good.
really nice. Mine, what are these? Are these chickpeas? These are chickpeas in there,
I think
isn't
so.
it?
It's got lentils and chickpeas in, I believe. I couldn't really tell you, to be honest. I'm not the pro at this.
We have some sauce as well, which probably is used for yours, isn't it? This is peppermint, and I'm not quite sure what the... Oh my God, it's so nice.
I don't know, it's like a mango.
I literally...
Maybe it's a mango
I never
chutney.
got full. I can't wait to demolish this.
I could literally eat all the time, but while me and Ben finish off our dishes from the Desi pubs,
We have Amy reporting from the inside of the Crescent Theatre to get the inside scoop from the actors in this year's Alice in Wonderland production.
Hi, I'm Amy and we're joined at the Crescent Theatre with Jordan, who's playing Mad Hatter in this year's performance of Alice in Wonderland. So would you like to tell us a bit about your role and your character in the play?
Sure. So I played the Mad Hatter. His name basically tells you everything. He's just completely insane. So Alice wonders on him and the March Hare and the Dormouse having a tea party just out in the middle of nowhere, and they're just constantly moving around, drinking non-existent tea. It's just, he's completely loopy, and you can see it.
So how did you get into the play? Was there an audition process?
Yeah, so they put out the audition call and you show up, and what they do is they give you scenes throughout the play, and you're asked to experiment with different characters, different voice, different physicality, just to see what you can do. And then they try to think, right, who fits with what role. So that's how it works.
How's it been going? What are the highlights and what's gone wrong?
Amazingly, for a show in the theatre, not much has gone wrong yet. You usually have trips here and there. I would say it's gone remarkably well. Everyone's doing everything. For a show with 19 children in the cast, they're going very smoothly. I will say that I think when we first put our script down, I was supposed to know everything, and we didn't. I think everyone just went, oh no. But apart from that, all good.
Okay, that's great. So what can the public expect from your performance this year?
They can expect a show that just is constantly moving from one scene to the next, jumping here and there. It's as mad as you'd expect for Wonderland and everyone that lives in it. It's very, very funny. It's just a joy.
We're joined here with Andrew Larry, production manager of Alice in Wonderland. So could you give us a brief description of your job role and what you have to do today?
My job role is basically, I suppose the easiest thing to talk about is I'm actually the boss of the Alice in Wonderland company. So my role and my responsibility is to make sure that everything works well, rehearsals are are done on time, that all the people backstage, that's lighting, sound, props, whoever, are all talking to each other. I chair all the meetings once a month to make sure that everything is online. I will liaise with the director to make sure that his vision for the show is actually coming across as well as he wants. If we have any issues with the actors, I tend to deal with them, so therefore that's the point of view of attendance at rehearsals or whatever it is. So it's a big role, but it's a role that's done in the background.
Yeah.
I suppose is the best way to describe it. Yeah.
Okay. What would you say is particularly special about the show?
I think what's special about this Alice in Wonderland has been written by the director, and I think that's quite interesting. So we're actually creating his vision on the stage. I think what makes it special is he's gone back to the original Alice, and I think Alice in Wonderland over time has become a bit Disneyfied, but he's going to go back to the Alice roots. So what you're going to see is basically the very original book on stage, which I think is quite exciting for kids, really.
Yeah. So why would you recommend people to come and watch the show?
I would say it was great, obviously, which is fine. I think the thing that you should come and see this particular production. It's got lots of kids in it as well, which I think is quite interesting. It's light, but it's dark at the same time. It's got a lot of quirkiness attached to it. It's big in the sense that we've got a lot of special effects in it and things like that. So I think as someone sitting watching it, doesn't matter whether you're young or old, you'll get something out of it.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
That looks incredible. I'm definitely going to go check that out.
I'm actually taking my niece if you want to come with me.
I will
'cause
come.
The visuals look
Yeah.
amazing. I can't wait.
Now, later on in the show, we have a very special performance from Elesme, but before she performs, she's here to tell us all about being an up-and-coming artist.
Please welcome to the show, Alasne. You're right. Hello.
So, you've been singing for most of your life and have just begun your music career, but when did you become aware of your singing talent?
So I've been singing practically my whole life. Like I come from a musical family, so music's always been like a part of my life. But I never took like performing seriously. It was more like I used to just sing because I enjoyed singing, and I still do enjoy singing. But I think probably this year is when I took it more seriously. When I released my music videos last year, and then the interaction I got from it. Then I was like, oh, okay, I can do music, like, let's try this kind of thing. But even then, I was just putting out music videos because I liked it kind of thing. It wasn't because I was thinking, oh, I'm going to be a music artist. So it's only really this year I've kind of thought,
that's quite fun
start
then.
doing it. Yeah.
So what kind of music did you listen to when you were growing up? Because you said you had like quite a musical family. And, like, did they influence you like that?
Yeah, I grew up on a lot of gospel. My granddad's a bishop, so I grew up on a lot of gospel music. R&B as well. I was into like Beyonce and Rihanna and stuff.
You can definitely see that, I think.
You think? I don't listen to them as much now. I do listen to Beyonce, but I think I only used to listen to them and like Alicia Keys when I was younger. And because I used to play piano, so Alicia Keys was like, she used to play piano and sing, so I used to listen to a lot of her music. But yeah, probably them and gospel music.
So can you remember like your first live performance? Like what was that like?
So I used to sing at church, and that's not really like a performance though, but when I performed like properly, I'd say it was at my school Christmas performance. And yeah, like I just remember, because I never used to sing in front of everyone, so everyone used to see me as like the class clown, like messing about and whatnot.
Really?
So then yeah, there was one day, my music teacher, she used to really like push me and say like, come on, do it kind of thing. And they put me to the Christmas service, and I remember all my like friends was like, don't go up there, like you're going to embarrass yourself kind of thing. And then, yeah, I went up there, and then after there was like, oh my gosh, like why have you been lying for all these years, like you can't sing and stuff. I think that was like my first like, oh wow, like I'm okay kind of thing. But that was like when I proper had like an audience and I was performing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So obviously you write your own songs. Can you tell me the inspiration from Winter Love and everything?
Winter Love, it was more just a reflection on the year. So I did it one night. I just like wrote it just one night, and I don't know. Like this year's been a bit of a learning curve. Like I've learnt a lot and different situations. So I think it was just like I was reflecting on what had been happening really, and yeah, like the
Yeah.
year's nearly over, you know, the
Yeah.
new year's coming.
Well, I'm definitely excited to see you perform. Thank you for coming in and interviewing. So I'll let you go and get ready for your performance now. Thank you so much.
then.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having me.
Thank you. So we've had a lot of feedback from how people got their husbands and what you've had for dinner tonight. So let's check that out.
So, on Twitter, @Sarah says she met her husband at the gynecologist. Apparently he was the doctor, and, you know,
Yeah.
she says it pays to be responsible, ladies.
What a weird way to find that out. So, next tweet.
@LoveJohn says he met his husband at Aldi and they both reached for the cheap deodorant.
That's crazy.
How cute. Like, that's a modern day love story, like,
That is a
today.
modern day love story. We also have another tweet @Pineapple Lady says she just ordered myself a Domino's. You guys got me hungry. Stuffed crust and chicken is the way forward. Honestly.
I do not agree, but
it's
you know
very-
what? Live your life, hun.
I know, that's so exciting. Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we have Winter Love up next.
But before that, quick, we've got a cheeky VT
Oh,
of when me and Ben tried pole dancing last week
forgot.
for next week's show.
Take it all the way around, this leg. Go all the way around. Yeah, that's it, around. And bend. That's it.
that was so much fun.
That hurt so much. Like, that put me through so much pain.
Oh my God. Again,
Thank you to Coco at
Energize.
Apologise Fitness. Go down there. So yeah,
we've got
that's all
Winter
we've
Love
got.
by Ella's Night.
Woo.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Now it's getting colder. Will let me lie upon your shoulder. I've learned so much this summer. Winter will be colder. I know the air is nearly over. Right now I'm happy just to hold ya. We lost a few, still made it through, and I still got you. Yeah, I still got you. Memories fading of the good times that was given to me. I've learned so much, betrayed my trust, but now I know who was real. Just wanted love, and they can't give that to me. But now we're here, we made it. Don't know what I would do if you gave up on me too. What if what they said is true? That I'm too moody just 'cause you're beautiful, don't have to be rude. But you should keep from the drama. One day you will meet your karma. How can one be such a charmer? So he don't wanna be just for you. Oh, every number in my phone is who I love right now. Ain't got no hate for nobody, I've only got love right now. Few people in my past I miss, but they no good right now. Nearly the end, we reached December, still got you, and now it's getting colder. I just want you to hold. My feelings getting stronger for you, and I was told that I would find somebody that would make me feel like gold. I think you that somebody love me even when I'm cold, even when I'm cold. Love me even when I'm cold. Love me even when I'm cold. Love me even when I'm cold. Even when I'm cold. And now it's getting colder. Will you let me lie upon your shoulder? I learned so much this summer. Winter will be colder. I know the air is nearly over. Right now I'm happy just to hold ya. We lost a few, still made it through, and I still got you.